Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a makeup look inspired by Jessica Jane. I will put her Instagram down below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start with the Air Patrol by Benefit. It is an eye primer. I do apply it with my finger. And then we're going to go ahead and start with the Violet Voss Pro palette. We're going to start with Thanks a Latte to set our eyes. Once we are done with that, we're going to go with the 35B palette and use this very hot pink. And we're just going to keep applying it until you get the color that you want, which we're really going for an intense hot pink.
Stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks.
And we're going to go ahead and do it to both eyes. And then after that, we're going to go with the 35B palette and go for a more fuchsia color.
Impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
And again, you're just going to be doing it until you get the color you desire. Once you start looking like a flamingo, you're going to go ahead and apply a plum color. I am using the 35P palette from Morphe. And then with this color, we're going to go more towards the crease. And just keep applying it until you get that plum purple you want to get. Once you are done with both eyes, we're going to go in with the NYX Glitter Primer and a ColourPop color Millionaire. And we're going to be applying that right in the center of your eyelid. And then you want to make sure that you're not applying it too towards your inner corner or too towards the outer corner. And you want to go a little bit past your crease. Once I started applying Millionaire, I realized that it was too bronze for the color that I was going for, like a brown bronze. So then I start going in with On Fleek shade from the Violet Voss palette as well. Once we apply that, we get the desired color, which we're going for like a burnt orange. And you just keep applying it until you get, again, the color that we want to get.
As heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound impossible to
So I typically start my brows before my shadow, but in this video I did start after the shadow. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Anastasia Brow Pro palette. And we're going to be using the shade Chocolate. I do use the darker shade more towards the outer, and then towards the inner brow, I start using the lighter shade. Once I am done with the brows, I go ahead and go in with the NC20 Studio Finish Concealer by MAC. I go in and go with the slightest touch clean up under the brow, and then I just start blending it out. And if you have to go back and just kind of slightly reapply your shadow, you can. And then after that, we're gonna go with the Drink of H2O by Tarte. We are going to apply that all over our face, and we're gonna let that dry out before we apply foundation, of course. So before we go in with foundation, I'm gonna be applying the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I was trying it out for the first time in the video, but I have tried it a few times after, and I will say that it's not worth the $36 if you have oily skin. I will be sticking to my mattifying primer for sure. And then I go in with the Scandinavia Primer Spray before foundation. So then we're going to be going in with the Cover FX Total Cover Cream Foundation in the shade G20. I go in with a tapered brush to apply. After this time, I did realize that it would work better with the rounded out tapered brush. I guess you can say a foundation brush. And a little does go a long way with this. Super, super full coverage. And for concealer, we're going to be using the Shape Tape by Tarte in the shade Light Neutral. So once I start blending that out with my beauty blender, I do realize that a little does go a long way. So try to apply less than what I did. Once we are done blending everything out, we're going to be going in with the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Protecting Micro Powder in the shade Fair, which is the first one. They only have 3 shades. I'm going to be using the brush Morphe E2, and I'm going to be patting that on. Once we're done with that, I'm going to be going in with the Hoola Bronzer. I am hitting pan, makes me sad. I'm going to be applying that with the G35, also by Morphe brush. Once we're done with that, we're going to be going in with the Vivid Bake Highlighter by Revolution in the shade Golden Lights. And same thing, don't forget to tap your brush before applying, because I obviously forgot and it was an intense highlight. And the brush I used to apply the highlight was the Morphe M501. Then after that, we're going to be going in with the blush. It is the Show Me Your Cheeks blush by Elizabeth Mott in the shade Peach Pink. And the brush that I'm going to be using for that, it is the Morphe E4. And then with my beauty blender, I'm going to be setting my under eye, around my nose, forehead, and cheeks. I do get very oily, and I'm going to be using the Super Matte Loose Powder by Makeup Forever. After that, I'm going to be going in with the brownie points under my eye. Once I've applied that to both eyes, I'm going to go in again with the Teddy Bear shade, again from the Violet Voss palette. And I'm going to be getting a little bit closer to the waterline. From the same palette, I'm going to be using shade Chill and Awesome Sauce for my inner corner. The picture was showing like a goldish color, and so I wanted to stick to just those 3 palettes, so I chose those 2 colors. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner. I am using the NYC liquid liner. Once I'm done with eyeliner for both eyes, I'm going to be going in with the Demi Wispy eyelashes from Ardell. Once you're done with eyelashes, you're going to be going in with the lipstick. My lipstick choice was the Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I love that color. Recording? Once I'm done with the lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and apply the Lip Injection Extreme Gloss by Too Faced. And my lips did burn a little after this. Once you're done with the gloss, you are completely finished with the look. This is the final look. So if you did like, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and there will be more to come. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.